Anytime I talk with my friends about what's your favorite Pokemon gen, I usually say Gen 1 with Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, and they always give me weird looks because they think that I'm a Gen 1er, which is not partially true, but I feel that with Gen 1, Pokemon Red and Green, that it is the best that Pokemon is, and it is my favorite in the Pokemon series. So I want to talk a little bit about why I love Pokemon Red and Green and how I was able to learn to love it as time has gone on. So, a little bit of background about Pokemon Red and Green is that this is the 1996 JRPG from Game Freak, who was an up and coming studio at the time, who would do for hire games and collab with Nintendo on this debut series for Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. So, what is this? This is a suburban RPG that focuses on catching all 151 Pokemon, along with conquering the gym leaders and beating the Elite Four to become the Pokemon champion. I think what really makes Pokemon Red and Green so special is that it's a Game Boy RPG other than the Saga series and Final Fantasy Adventure or Seiken Densetsu in Japan, and they were able to create a suburban take on it as the way Pokemon is designed compared to other RPGs that makes it unique is the overworld. In other RPGs, there's a separation between town and overworld, and with that, you would usually have a big overworld map that leads into a town. But the way that Pokemon is designed is very inspired by something like The Legend of Zelda, where it uses tiles to connect the worlds together. So Pokemon's Kanto region is connected by caves and routes and bicycle routes and tunnels and so much more that really brings Kanto to life. And that suburban culture that Game Freak was trying to make, as it's a game inspired by bug collecting, and there was less of that in the region of Kanto. And there's so much more I can talk about why I love Pokemon, from the cute manga and anime pixel art to the fantastic soundtrack by Junichi Matsuda, and the Pokemon designs, one of my favorites being Pikachu, which is the mascot character, and so much more. But I think with Pokemon Red and Green, it's really cool to see how they deconstruct the RPG genre and make it a more modernized take at it, along with having it where kids are able to get their introduction to the genre to play games such as Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. And I think with Pokemon Red and Green, they definitely deserve to be in the conversation of some of the best RPGs of all time. They may be rough due to the glitches and a little bit of it being a Game Boy game, so you might need to figure out to get used to how Pokemon works, but I think what Pokemon Red and Green does is really a special game, and definitely I would consider one of the magnum opuses of Game Freak, to where if Game Freak were to shut down after Pokemon Red and Green would have released in Japan, I think that would have been such a banger to go out, because I love Game Freak and I hope that they can do well, but a lot of time has changed since then. But I'm very happy that Pokemon Red and Green exists as this beautiful little time capsule of Japanese culture and the debut of the Pokemon series worldwide. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.